We begin with the Jerry Sandusky sex abuse scandal. The former Penn State athletic director and vice president were back in court today to hear the newest charges against them.
Yeah, these charges, which include perjury and criminal conspiracy, are part of a second wave of the investigation, accusing them of keeping Sandusky's actions secret.
CBS 21's Chris Pabst is live with the Dauphin County Mobile Newsroom in Lower Paxton Township with more on this story. Chris.
Well, Rob and Tanya, when today's arraignment was over and the defense attorney spoke to the media, the same name kept coming up, and that name was Cynthia Baldwin. Now, you may not have heard that name before, but you will, and you're going to hear it a lot in the future.
That's an issue that's going to be thoroughly and very aggressively litigated over the next year.
That was Tim Curley's attorney, Caroline Roberto, speaking about this woman, Cynthia Baldwin. Baldwin is a former justice of the Pennsylvania Supreme Court and former general counsel to Penn State. It's believed she may have represented Curley and Schultz before a grand jury in 2011 and later possibly testified in front of the grand jury against them. Yesterday, Roberto filed a motion to dismiss the charges against her client based on Baldwin's appearance of a conflict of interest.
We were stunned. We were flabbergasted that she would have testified against our clients at I assume, at the grand jury after representing them before the grand jury.
This is what Curley Schultz attorney had to say about Baldwin's involvement in this case.
Charges are wrong, they're false, and now the newest charges have been based upon the testimony of someone who has betrayed her clients and her profession and testified falsely.
Now, the trial for Tim Curley and Curley Schultz, based off the first set of charges, that is scheduled to begin in January, but because of these new charges, that may be postponed, but a final decision has not yet been made. Live at the Dauphin County Mobile Newsroom in Lower Paxton Township, Chris Pabst, CBS 21 News.
And for complete coverage, along with our past stories on the Sandusky scandal, you can always go to CBS21.com.